Hello gamers and geeks, and welcome to another D&D session. I'm Anthony M, the DM, and I run games of Dungeons & Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server. Today, we are playing The Chase, which is the one where the party were a bunch of indentured servants. Working prisoners.
Unpaid, forced.
Unpaid interns. Yeah, they were a bunch of interns. That's right. They were interns for the Drow. And one of the things that the Drow made these interns do is run through the Underdark, getting chased by Drow. And if they get caught, they get punished and brought and dragged back. But if the Drow say that if they actually manage to get to the surface,
unpaid interns. Yeah.
then they're free.
It's sort of lying, really, aren't they?
Probably.
You're lying liars.
I wouldn't trust them. False volunteering, indeed. Yeah,
you would trust them, and you are them, technically. You're the one portraying them.
I'm not Drow. I just control them. Anyway,
It's controlled.
So would you like to introduce your characters, please?
Who wants to volunteer?
I volunteer. I am playing Big Man, the biggest man in the party. He's an auto gnome. I lied. He is our wizard. He is our favourite snooty little fella. Next person, go.
Who wants to volunteer next?
Tia Cat, do you want to go?
Hi, I'm Tia Cat. I am the party's resident stabby woman.
Mm-hmm.
And I will stab you.
Yep. You know exactly where you stand. Blood Dancer?
I played Blood Dancer, the sassy half-orc. Warlock Bard.
Yep.
I volunteer Ebba.
Yeah, that's it. Damakos is the only character still that hasn't mentioned.
Damakos.
Yes.
Yeah, I volunteer Damakos.
So yeah, I'm playing Damakos Ulis, who is a Livist, a Tiefling, Paladin, Bard, Warlock. Yeah, that's him.
Root.
He is currently disguised as a ghoul, and I think we are all disguised as various undead creatures.
Aye. What happened last time we played?
I wasn't there for this one. Someone else go.
Damakos, I choose you.
Sure. Okay, right. We went to see Chadra, Drow torturer, and we were all disguised as Drow. We confronted her in her lair, lab, lair. She was accompanied by various things. There was a Dragloff, there was 3 Drow, there was a little pug dog called Ruprecht.
Yes.
Of all things. Who knew she had a pet pug? Anyway, after a tense battle, in which several kind of confusing things happened. So one of the confusing things was that Ruprecht was talking to whoever was holding him. So if you were holding him, you could hear his thoughts in your head. Yeah. And he seemed to be wanting to die, constantly asking whoever was touching him to kill him. Tia Cat happily obliged, stabbing Ruprecht He was briefly revived, which he didn't seem pleased about, so he was eventually stabbed again. Meanwhile, was
She
seemed to be quite upset that her pug dog was getting tormented and stabbed. And she was very distracted during the fight, which may have been one of the reasons why it wasn't maybe as tough as it might have been if she'd been more on the ball. Anyway, we managed to kind of down everybody and but we actually had gone there looking for Goodwin, the night guard from the Necropolis, who asked us to rescue Garrett the vampire originally. We couldn't see any sign of Goodwin, but we could see his stuff around the place, including his sword. And it occurred to various members of the party that maybe we should pick up the bits of the sword. So we headed back to the Necropolis, carrying bits of the sword. And we, as we approached the Necropolis, we did have this potion that we'd got from the hag, which helped disguise us. So we disguised ourselves as various undead creatures to re-enter the Necropolis. Here we are hopefully going to drop off the shards of Goodwin's sword to the Nightguards station. And there we go.
All caught up.
Apparently, Blood Dancer likes the taste of demon.
As you do.
Because they bit the Draggle off. Yep.
Twice.
So. Yep. Return to the Necropolis to hand over the sword bits to the Night Guard.
Yep.
Are you going straight there, or is there anything else you want to do? Hello?
I think go straight there, apparently.
Darcy?
No.
Is there anything else that Tia Cat would want to do?
No, she's probably just sharpening her knives.
Sharpening her knives.
Dagger. You know, make sure that they're in prime stabby condition.
Okay. And would Blood Dancer be up to anything in particular? Mischief.
Probably sticking with the party, just watching this place very curiously. Because he's never been to a place like this before.
Never been to the Necropolis? I thought you'd been to the Necropolis at least once before.
Blood Dancer hasn't.
Oh, right.
He's been round. He's probably been in an undead city before, but if I recall, that one was above ground in Japan.
Yes. And it was a swamp.
Yeah. This is quite different to what he's used to.
Yes.
So
Okay.
there's houses in a cave. It could do with some cleaning.
Now, curiously enough, unlike, mortal cities where there tends to be poop everywhere unless there's a very good sewage system, there's none of that in the Necropolis. Streets are clean.
Yeah.
Alright, let me rephrase that. This looks very, very tidy.
Okay. So yeah, you make your way to
In
the...
Japanese, so no one understands what.
Sounds like an odd dialect of Draconic for any of you that actually speak Draconic. I don't think any of you do, though.
Don't think so.
No.
No, it's a bad idea to.
Well, Dancer,
that
what did you
language
say?
in here.
Sorry?
He does not know that. He does not know that talking like that is possibly a bad idea walking through here.
I don't think there would be many who would understand what you were speaking enough to care. But...
Probably.
Mm-hmm. So... You go through this city of the dead. Zombies, ghouls, wraiths, and skeletons all over the place. You yourself are disguised so that you, with some potion from the hag, so you don't get bothered. But you know you got to be quick because there was only a little bit of that potion left.
Yes. We're hurrying through the surprisingly clean streets.
Yes.
It's him going to the hag's house. Oh no, going to the police people. Yeah.
Nightguard.
Nightguard, that's it.
Yes. So, you find yourself at the Nightguard HQ. And how do you want to approach this?
Can we see the night guard who asked us to find Goodwin?
The problem with Nightguards
Like-
is they all look like skeletons in armor. It's a
Yeah,
little
they
hard.
do.
It's a little hard to tell them apart.
Maybe there's like a particular pattern to the dents and scratches in his armor or something, or nicks in his sword. I don't know. Something.
What are we waiting out here for? Why don't we just go in? It's not as if they're unfriendly to us.
Lead the way, big man.
Big man would just start heading in.
Friendly.
Who's carrying the sword bits?
I think a few of us were carrying them, weren't we? Between us, there was quite a few bits of sword.
Blood Dancer, do you remember?
Blood Dancer met these guys outside the Necropolis, so...
Okay, but you were with them when they went to the Drow City and grabbed the sword pieces, yes?
Yeah, they got the sword pieces.
Who has the sword pieces?
I think Demokos does.
Okay,
Okay, I've got them then.
cool.
I mean, me and Blood Dancer were standing together over the pieces, and I think at one point one of us was holding them, and then the other one was holding them, and
Okay, so you look around, and you think you see the guy. He's currently wrestling a ghoul into a holding cell. What'd you do?
Hey, hello, it's us. We found Goodwin's sword.
Ah, good.
Win.
Should only be a matter of time before he re-emerges then.
Okay, so you told us that you would pay us 2 gold each per day to return, go and hunt down Goodwin and return him.
And it took you just a day.
That's 2 gold each.
Very well. Now may I see this sword?
Kindly. Yes, here you are.
You just dump all the bits on the desk.
Yeah. Yeah.
It got a bit damaged. But
What?
it was like that when we found it.
Yeah, exactly.
What has been done to him? This...
Dancer will reply in Elvish.
You'll reply in Elvish?
Well, yeah, he cannot speak their language, so...
Yeah, so you also don't understand what he's saying, do you?
Oh, yeah.
Although you can probably tell by the tone that he's upset that the sword's in pieces.
Give sympathetic look. and looked to the cat lady.
You have not recovered Goodwin. You have recovered pieces.
They were the only pieces there. That was how we found him. We weren't there. We weren't there for when this happened. Because I don't think we were. And he'd look to the rest of the group for, like, confirmation, because I don't exactly remember much of that. I just got hit with I don't know, just a weird feeling. I wasn't quite in it.
Okay. So, I'm gonna have to find someone who can try and reforge the sword. And then, if it's possible, we then have to hope that Goodwin somehow survived. If he comes out of this, you will be paid.
Okay. Might I suggest you try Dowerfang?
Daofang. Very well. In the meantime, you can remain in the holding cells.
Oh, really? We were just hoping to move on.
That's fine,
Okay.
but how do you intend to get paid?
True. Did you
I
not
mean,
send
you're
payment
clearly-
on?
You're clearly undead. It's not like you need to eat or go to the bathroom. It shouldn't be a problem for you to wait in the cell.
Character, don't
Okay.
the Nightguards know we're alive?
Yes, he's teasing you.
Lanza has no idea what he's saying, so he's just going to lean against a wall. Still looking at the
How long
stabby
might-
kitty lady.
How long might this take, do you think?
To
What do you
reforge a
look,
sword.
what does everyone want to do? Yes.
I imagine it will take a while.
Okay. So Damocos turns to everyone else. So what do you want to do? Shall we go and then maybe come back at a later date?
Should
if
I
we can
stay
pick
or
up
should I go
any-
now?
Or shall we wait in the cells until they reforge the sword?
Well,
What do you want to do?
if I'm so inclined, I am inclined to go to the library. I haven't exactly had that many options.
Library.
Yes, the big one. I've heard it's big, at least.
What have you been told about the library so far?
that it's very impressive, and there's a lot of things in it.
And you're sure that there's a library in the
Yes,
Necropolis?
it came from your mouth.
Okay. So there's got to be a better way of putting that.
Those words came straight out of your mouth. Came out of your mouth that there's a library, and it's big, and it's like pretty cool.
Okay.
You can check the DMs. In the past time when I wasn't be able to, he specifically said he'd go to the library, and that was a couple weeks ago.
Yes. I am asking because there's been a few times where we say, I'm going to go to the library, and I'm thinking, library? Ooh, someone joined us. Hello, Grim Reaper. Okay, I guess they're just lurking. So, Big Man wants to go to the library. What does everyone else want to do?
I'm happy with that. I mean, it might prove tricky as we haven't got much of this potion left, but...
Mm-hmm. Not that he cares, he's a robot. He can walk around, no problem. The cell sounds safer, says Blood Dancer. Don't know why you're typing, you can talk. But I'm not the most fond of them. Okay.
Looks to the kitty lady.
Tear cat.
Cells or a library? I mean, could I stab books?
Is it your intention to stab other people in the in what is essentially a police station?
No. Probably not. Why would I do a thing like that, Anthony?
Because you like to stab. Stab the bed. The problem with stabbing undead is they don't tend to bleed. Hey, Mothro. So, if you're going to be doing stuff in the city, excuse me, as Damakos hinted at, it would probably be a good idea to go visit Anathema again, acquire more of this elixir, and possibly check in on how the itty bitty greeny baby's doing.
The greeny baby belonged to another party, remember? We do
Yes.
not know it.
Yeah, but you'll probably see it while you're there. Oh,
Friend gone.
goodbye, Mothro.
Sad.
Savage.
Last, yeah, he's an interesting fellow. Last time he was active in the group, he wasn't active for long, but he wanted to play basically as Clayface from DC Comics. Now that he's changed his name to Grim Reaper, I wonder if he'll be playing a character who's the Angel of Death. I don't know.
Oh yeah, Grim Reaper's just his Discord user
Yes.
anyway. Just
Yeah.
a default one.
Oh, it's just a default one?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway. So, as I said, do you want to go get more potion? And do you want to stay in the cells? Or do you want to go to the library?
Well, I quite like to visit the library with Big Man because I'm intrigued
Okay.
by that.
But you'll probably need to get potion first if you do, yes?
Back to the hag, yes.
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 So, what about Tia Cat and Blood Dancer?
My headphones fell out. What? I just heard the word blood dancer. I did not hear what came before that.
Still trying to get a decision. There's 2 votes for going to the library. But having to go to the hag first to get more potions so that you can... so it doesn't wear off and cause a problem. Tia,
I vote library.
You also vote library. Okay, fantastic. We're going to the library, but you need to visit Anathema first to get more potion. So, to the hag.
We give her this time. I mean, last time we gave up one party member.
This is true.
She gonna launch from us this time. That's the only has another.
If Big Man has any extra potion, he'll give them out to the rest of the party.
I think he already did.
And he'll just press to himself to make him look dirty.
Okay. So hurrying to the hag's house, to Anathema's shack, before the potion wears off. You find yourself standing at her picket fence. You hear her singing inside the house. Some kind of nursery rhyme. About a baby falling from a tree. Which is weird.
As you do.
She's singing to. She got a child in there.
Fae are weird creatures.
Weird, isn't it?
They are odd.
Well, we should go anyway and not because we haven't got much time.
Yes, true. Well, I'm sure she'd already be aware of us, knowing her.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The gate opens.
Knew it. Big
I guess
man
we
would
all
step
go in.
through.
Yep. You walk along the path to the house, the door of the house. Past the clothes that are drying on the line in front of our house. Who's going to knock?
Big Man, clearly, because he was the first on the path.
Go on, big man.
Sure. Big man will knock.
Mm-hmm. As you reach up to hit the door opens.
I knew it. A bit of fae in there. Weird stuff. He says as being a fae.
You know, it's silly to insult somebody while you're standing in front of them.
That was a self-burn as well, don't worry.
Oh, I'm not worried.
Oh, I know you are. It's a turn of phrase. It's just something to make me feel better.
Okay, so what can I do for you, Tin Man?
I don't really have any qualms, but, or wants, but these guys do. And I'll point to the very living people in the party.
We seem to be needing to stay a little longer in the Necropolis, so we were wondering if we could have some of your very useful potion.
You know, if you're gonna stay here, you may as well just become undead for real.
No, thank you.
Why not? Don't you want to be
You're
immortal? Never fear death again?
Not right now, thank you very much. Hoping to be able to get home one day, and becoming undead might put a crimp in those plans.
Well, as it happens, I do need a few errands run. Ever since I acquired my new apprentice here,
she says, gesturing to the bundle on her arm.
I haven't had the time to go collect my ingredients for my potions.
Okay, what do you need? Amakos gets out paper and pen.
I need some rare mushrooms. The hide of a cloaker. The eye of a roper. And the bile of a nottier.
That's it?
That's it for now. Of course, if you see any other herbs and mushrooms and creatures as you go around, no doubt I will find use for them as well. Perhaps it'll save you another trip at a later date. Okay. But it's those ingredients in particular that I need for the potion.
Okay. Well, a lot of these things are going to be trying to kill us. Luckily for us, I mean, do you have a back door in your house where we can maybe get out of the city without walking through so much of it?
I believe one of you already has a way of leaving without being seen by the dead. Isn't that right?
And she looks right at Tia Cat.
What?
Don't be shy, dear. We're all friends here.
Are we?
You wouldn't betray anyone, would you?
Of course not. Who do you take me for? The very thought I'd betray anyone. Blasphemy.
Of course. Now, are you going to help your friends, or are you going to keep hiding that little cubic trinket of yours?
What cubic trinket?
Do I need to spell it out to you?
I don't know. Can you spell?
I can also strip the flesh from your bones and put it in a stew. Which would you prefer?
I'm so scared. I can do that, except it just takes a bit more finesse and skill.
You were saying you lack the skill to make a stew?
Oh no, I can make a stew.
The cubic gate, dear. You got it from a drow, remember?
I may have pickpocketed it from a drow, yes.
Use it.
But it's gonna cost you.
It won't cost me anything. But trying to leave the Necropolis without lucking undead will certainly cost all of you.
Alright guys, you're gonna have to pay me.
No.
Yes.
Absolutely not.
I don't do these things for free. Who do you think I am? A charitable kitty? No.
That's a shame.
It goes against my beliefs.
Well, I guess you're going to have to snatch it from her if she's not willing to use it out of the goodness of her heart.
I don't have the power to do that. He is way too good at...
There are 3 of you and
stealing.
1 of her. Surely between you can overpower her and take this cubic gate from her.
Damokos is going to attempt to grapple
Tia Cat. Okay. Contested. Well, Damokos, you use your athletics. Tia Cat, you can use your acrobatics to escape if you wish.
You know, take help action.
Help
Damokos.
action. Okay.
Big man will try and help hold Tia down.
Well, would I back?
Or you can just press a button and disappear.
Yes, I'll do that.
roll twice with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Did ABD.
Yeah, yeah, it's okay. She rolled again and it got an 8. So,
Oh, yeah.
either way, as Damokos lunges for Tia Cat, she disappears.
Huh. Seems she's left without you.
Ugh. Well, do you have a location for these items? A general ballpark? General direction?
The Underdark, dear. Have a look around.
Yes, the mushrooms, do they grow in a specific area?
You'll find them in damp, dark areas. Usually where there is something like a soil for them to grow in.
Oh, no, we're gonna have to...
Okay, well, look, without this potion, it's going to be really hard for us to get through the city. So I'm just asking again, have you got like a back door or back entrance that we can get out of?
Tell you
Don't
what,
have to go through the hall of the Necropolis.
I do happen to have a small batch of that potion left. You can have it on account, and I will trust that you will be back with the necessary ingredients.
Also, can't you do that alter self thingy on us? Remember, you did it on us the first time we came here. With Mr. Vampire.
Roll persuasion.
Made us look at... oh, my persuasion is bad. Persuasion -1. Hell yeah. $15.
Problem is, dear, the alter self spell can only be cast on oneself. So what you were actually experiencing was polymorph. Or an illusion. I don't remember which now. But the potion is far more reliable and less expensive.
Very well. We'll get your items then.
Do that. Here's a potion for the 2 of you. Don't drink it all at once.
So, in the meantime, Tia Cat, you've appeared in a random place. Seems to be a large underground hall of some kind. There are these strange columns and weird shapes in the darkness. You don't know what's going on. Do you want to plane shift back, or do you want to explore this place a little?
I kind of want to explore this place a little. That'll be fine, alright?
Alright. The cat's going off on her own adventures.
Party split, nothing should go wrong.
Mm-hmm. So, lucky... well, actually, no, you don't have dark vision, so... It's a little bit difficult to see where you're going. You could do with some source of light, if you can find it.
Oh, I don't have any light spells. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
See, it's just an occupational hazard.
No. As you're walking around, make a perception check.
Perception.
Mm-hmm. +8.
Is it +8?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think.
Unless you've updated your character sheet since then.
No, I don't think I have.
What's up?
Totally, didn't do a thing in a thing.
Did you noodle?
Oh, no.
Okay. Okay, so
sorry,
15.
I kind of messed that up.
It's 15.
15.
It's 15. It's fine. So, moving past this strange metallic, bird-like shape, you find a chink of light coming from a door, of all things.
Alright, time to see what's behind door number 1.
You open the door and you find yourself looking out across a sunlit, grey, flat area. There are people in strange outfits walking around in formation. And a wire fence around the perimeter of this grey area. And fields.
Time to go exploring.
One of these strangely dressed people comes up to you and says, "Excuse me, who the hell do you think you are?
I am Tear Cat.
How'd you
Who
get...
the hell are you?
I'm Sergeant Jenkins. How did you get onto the base?"
Base?
Yeah.
I have my ways.
Well, use them ways to get off the base again. Can't have civilians lurking around, especially ones dressing up in some sort of cosplay.
That's fine. Kitty's gonna sneak away. Well, she's gonna make it obvious she's walking away, and then she's gonna...
That
try
ain't
and
the way
hide.
out.
Well, what's the way out then?
Come with me. And he leads you past several marching people and random metal drums and barrels, should I say, and strange vehicles that don't have horses pulling them, and
More of those foul beasts I must tame.
yes. Except these ones are have seats in them that you can see. Like, it doesn't have a... They're open top. They're jeeps. But yeah, you were eventually brought to the gate of the military base. And Jensen begins yelling at the guy at the gate. How the hell did this person get in here? I don't know, Sarge. You're gonna have to do better than that, son. Can't have civilians just wandering around the base willy-nilly. We need to find this security breach and seal it. Have they said how they got in? Well, as a matter of fact, they haven't.
Well, this has seemed fun, boys, but I really must be on my way. Toodle pip. Is she just gonna stand up and stroll out?
Hold on a second. Private makes a very good point. You can help us identify the breach in our security.
Yeah, no. Not unless you're going to pay me.
Oh, we don't do things that way here.
Oh, well then, you're not going to find out where that breach is. Toodle pip.
He pulls something out of a holster on his hip. It's black and roughly L-shaped, and he points it at you.
Oh, is that supposed to scare me?
There's a loud crack. And you feel something clip your ear. No, that is. Now get back here and explain to me how the hell you got in here without anybody noticing.
You really think I haven't had more holes poked in me? Bigger ones? Sorry, kitten, but you're gonna have to do a lot better than that.
Oh, am I? And he shoots you in the kneecap.
Well, would I be able to try and uncanny dodge it?
I suppose so.
Seeing as I kind of expect it.
So yeah, you only take 7 points of damage instead of 14.
Alright, boys. My turn.
Oh shit! What are you gonna do?
Well, I've still got my daggers and that on me, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Should I roll for initiative?
Mm-hmm.
What's my plus to initiative become +7? Okay.
Tearcat versus the US Navy. See how this goes. US Air Force, sorry. $22, huh? And you're level 8, so... Yeah, that'll do. Actually, I already know what his modifier is. Yeah, it shows up in a military base and proceeds to commit murder. Absolutely. Why not, right? So, you do indeed go first. What are you going to do?
Oh, could I roll? Oh, well, has he technically taken a turn in combat?
No, but that.
So could I try and roll with advantage to see if I can get assassinate on him?
Yes, you can do your attack. Yes, you can do your attack with advantage.
No, because it says.
You have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn into combat yet. That was the.
I was reading it weirdly.
He shot you, but it wasn't combat yet.
Okay, what's my plus again? Plus
5. with advantage. Oof. Yeah, that hits. Sneak attack bonus.
So what is that?
Sorry?
Oh god, what drum am I on? I know it's 3d6 for the sneak attack.
Yep. And you're
Is that not
using...
the-
What?
I think it was the...
You're using your short sword.
Yeah. So it's
What?
another d6.
It's another d6. Plus your dex modifier of +2. $22 points of damage. Very respectable.
And then bonus action disengage.
Okay. And D20 plus 7. One hit, one doesn't. Another 14 points of damage. Unless you use your reaction to half it again.
Yeah.
I can do this all day.
And so can I. So the question is, how many men of yours do you want me to kill before you let me go?
Like that, is it? You ever considered working for the military?
No.
Thing is, someone with your skill you'd probably do well in espionage. I'm willing to bet, in fact, that you're working for some of our enemies in exactly that field. I don't know how the hell you got yourself caught with that kind of talent.
I'm not working for anyone that you know, little humans. So, if you don't mind, I'll be on my very merry way.
You
Okay?
can walk, but I'm gonna keep shooting.
You'll have to catch me first. And with that, can she just use her whole actions to dash?
You know you can just press the button on the cube twice and jump back to where you were, right?
Oh yeah, actually, I'll do that. Okay. Toodles.
And you reappear in in the hag's
Well,
hut.
that was different.
How does everybody else react to Tia Cat reappearing?
Where did
well, kind of.
you go?
On need to know
Bit-
basis,
bit
you
like
don't
a-
need to know.
Abacos is just going to be annoyed because, like, you know, what was that all for? She's back here now. Why can't we just all use this? Leave.
You have a wound in your on your leg. How
Oh,
did
it's
you get
fine.
that?
It's just a flesh wound.
And your bit of your ear seems to be slightly ragged at the edge.
Oh,
Bleeding,
yes, that
Tia Cat. What
might
happened?
need being seen to. I don't like a hole in my ear. It doesn't really go with my whole style.
I can heal you up, dear.
That would be wonderful.
You're gonna help your friends to get my ingredients, aren't you?
I suppose so.
And help them
God, I
escape
really
if they
gotta
need
stop.
to?
Fine. really gotta stop letting myself go out for free labor.
It's not free, dear. You're getting paid in services.
Oh? How much?
You'll get all the potions that you need to be able to blend in and look dead, so you don't get eaten.
No money.
I'm sure you value your life more than money.
I can escape easy. I need money.
Well, how do you think you're gonna spend it down here, fool?
I wasn't planning on spending it down here. I have big dreams. I can go anywhere. Like, literally, I can go anywhere now.
Go on then.
Well, I suppose I did already say I was gonna help you guys with one job. Because you guys would be lost without me.
Literally. They're still wandering around in the Underdark because you haven't pulled them out of there yet.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know if I'm playing, like, Tia Cat a bit too...
Selfish.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
Too seditious.
Okay. So, armed with a
During
potion.
all this, Blood Dancer is just looking very confused.
Does somebody want to translate into Elvish for her?
Yeah, I'll cast tongues and be a translator.
You know, you could cast tongues on them, and then they would understand everything that everyone else is saying.
Actually, yeah, that makes more sense. I'll do that.
Cool. And everything they say would be understood.
Yes. Now you should be able to hear us. We should be able to you should be able to understand us now, and vice versa.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, well.
What?
Welcome to the party, Chaipanna.
Two things. Number one, how do you know I'm a Chaipanna? Number two,
I know
what's
things.
going on? Why did my new cat friend suddenly disappear and then reappear? I'm very confused. How do you know that I'm from Chaipan?
I know quite a lot of things. Including the fact that your friend managed to acquire a magical device from somebody that she helped kill.
That just sounds like a typical Tuesday where I'm from.
Well, maybe she'll use that magical device to help you get home. Who knows?
I kinda need a break from being at home. You have no idea how annoying demons can be.
Believe me, dear, I know.
They're so bloody petty. They're very sore losers.
Saw winners too, in my experience.
Oh yes, definitely.
Just generally saw.
Yes.
Sometimes they'll even cut you with it.
Oh yes. Where are we going? What are we doing, guys?
We're going to get ingredients for the potions that she needs, and then we can finally go to the library. Because it's a bit selfish of me, but I really want to go.
Okay, you want to go to a place that has books?
Yes, and apparently tons of knowledge with them.
That sounds good. Yeah, I'll help you out, but I don't know how to read. Let's go get these potions. Also, why are you bleeding, Miss Cat?
No reason. I'm fine.
Oh,
Do
yes.
you need me?
That reminds me.
And she heals you. You're no longer bleeding. The bullet comes out of your knee and tinkles onto the floor.
Just
Big man.
ask me to heal ya. I have healing spells.
Too late.
Fine.
Okay, let's get going.
Mm-hmm.
See you later, Haganator.
Very funny.
Feel lucky I ain't trying to stab you now.
Lucky for you, you're not trying to stab me.
You should try and go around making less threats to
Yeah,
people.
quite possibly.
Anyway.
I don't
Out of character, Blood Dancer hates hags because they eat children.
Okay.
Oh, this one only eats their souls, so, that's an improvement, right?
Yeah. And we did just, like, when we came in, she was, like, dandling a baby on her knee. So,
Yeah, but it's a green
you
baby.
know, that's what, looking after it.
It's a green baby.
Yeah,
Some babies are green.
Just one thing. You're not going to
Of
eat
it.
that child. You're not going to eat that child, are you?
No, she's my apprentice. Or she will be when she's sprouted a little.
Right. Okay. Blood Dancer making a mental note to try and save that child later.
Is this just you trying to make sure that at least one of your characters has a little green baby?
It's just Blood Dancer happens to have a soft spot for kids and dislikes hags.
Big man would pick up the bullet. Okay.
Yeah, and just analyze it, just like
Well, now that it's, been in a body and smushed against bone, it's just a lump of metal. Now it does appear to have like the internal metal is relatively soft metal, looks like lead, but it looked like it had a brass coating, a jacket, if you will.
how did this punch that wound? He just think to himself as he's walking, like fascinating.
You do notice that there is some spiraling scratches on some of the casing, some of the brass casing.
It's a very fascinating thing. Was it done by a fling spell? Was it catapulted? How did they manage that? He'd just be mumbling it to himself.
Mm-hmm. So, all right. So you're heading out, drinking your potions to make sure you're still looking undead,
Yeah.
and then heading out into the Underdark to try and find the ingredients. Or are you going to go to the library first?
I say ingredients first, and then
Yeah, we did promise to get these ingredients.
yeah.
Okay.
And we need enough. We need enough potion to sort of last us visit to the library. And who knows how long Big Man wants to spend in the library looking at stuff.
That's a good point. Yes.
Yeah,
Could be days, could be years. You might decide to set up a new home among the stacks.
Indeed. Okay. So, heading off into the Underdark in search of ingredients.
I don't quite like the idea of going back there, but there might be a way. There might be a place where where those mushrooms may be. Where that Myconid's colony is.
You want to go to the Myconid colony? Interesting. Okay.
He doesn't want to go, but that's where he thinks they may be.
Well, you find the mushrooms.
Criteria.
Mm-hmm. This is true. Do the rest of you agree that the best place to get the mushrooms would be the Myconid colony?
Probably, yes. I would have thought
Excited blood dancer noises.
Sorry?
Excited blood dancer noises.
Excited blood dance and noises. Okay, that's great.
He's Mizuku, he likes his shrooms.
Oh, you.
Was that said in character?
He made the noises in character.
He just squeals in excitement. More shrooms to add to my collection.
Well, if you're that excited about shrooms, you'll love them. Referring to the Myconids.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Myconids, they're awesome. Always have good stuff on them.
Okay. Tia, Cat, and Damocus.
Yeah.
Okay. Off to the Myconid colony then. Now, you do come across a slight problem as you're trying to leave the Necropolis. Citizens of the Necropolis must remain in the Necropolis. Says the night guard that's protecting the exit. What do you do?
Well, what if it's on special terms?
Do you have a special permission? Written permission?
Yeah, he's actually awkward, he would do this. We have the promise of a Fae.
You have a what?
We have orders from a Fae, so it's... You don't want to mess with them.
Show me the permission.
We need permission?
You are undead. By order of Magister, you are to remain in the Necropolis. There is no need. There is nothing for you in the world outside.
There are some very nice rooms out there.
What need do the undead, or even a construct, need for mushrooms?
We have been given a task to do by the hag that lives in the Necropolis. I know that she is a valuable part of the Necropolis and very valuable to the various types of creature that live in the Necropolis. So obviously she does need her supplies, and we are her current group that she is sent out to do this, while her apprentice
Roll persuasion.
is still developing. Apprentice is still very, very young. She needs help in the meantime.
Mm-hmm. Not 20, holy shit.
Yeah.
Very well. However, if you do run afoul of mortals, we will not be able to help you.
That's completely fine with us.
Okay. So yeah, the Night Guard lets you go. Woohoo!
Yippee.
Hey, we're allowed to leave this city.
And you head towards the Myconid colony.
Go out to... Yeah,
Tia Cat, you are
we'll head there.
being very quiet. Are you quietly plotting something, or...
But
Okay.
they couldn't hear your suspicious no, Darcy. You need to say it again.
No.
But, okay.
So,
Why would I be plotting anything, Anthony?
Because you're not talking.
when I ask a question, I need you to answer. Please.
Okay. Anyway, you end up, you make your way back through the tunnels to the Myconid colony, and of course you still look and smell and sound undead. However, thankfully the Myconids don't communicate solely by sight and smell.
In fact, they communicate through their rapport spores.
Yes.
So,
We have been here before.
so once you get within 30 feet of a Myconid, you find yourself sharing their consciousness and hearing their song. Bliss rooms. And feeling connected, like you belong. But you also begin to feel concern. They know that you're here to collect mushrooms. What do you do? Anyone?
What was that?
That was her hiccuping.
Oh, okay. No one it was. I would endeavour to calm them and say, we are here looking for rare mushrooms, but we don't want to pick any that's a special to you. Is there any chance you can show us where you would be, where you would allow us to pick some mushrooms?
All mushrooms are special.
Okay. Could we pay for some mushrooms?
They are horrified. And
Oh, okay.
you get the impression that you've essentially asked them to sell you their children.
Okay. I guess I feel this feeling from them, and I immediately apologise. Sorry. I didn't mean that. We'll be leaving now. Come on, guys. Try and find mushrooms somewhere else.
Will you be going elsewhere to acquire these mushrooms?
We have to get a cloaker, a roper, and an otyurg. I think that'll be enough to be going on with.
You get the sense, all of you get the impression that there is, the feeling, if you will, that there is a rival colony of aggressive myconids elsewhere in the Underdark. That this particular colony would be less upset if you went there.
Okay, can we ask for directions to this
You've already
rival colony
felt the directions.
rooms? Okay. Okay, gang, let's go to the other place. If everyone wants to do that.
Very well.
Walking.
Hey ho, hi ho.
Mr. DM, does Blood Dancer get any of the not so good vibes from the mushrooms, if you know what I mean?
I don't. So, like, besides what I described, but what exactly were you thinking?
I'm just wondering if any of them have a chance of setting off his shadow thing as well.
No, not these ones.
They're chill. Okay. He is going to look slightly sad, but be as respectful as possible.
Okay.
Because good feels.
Mm-hmm. Now, boop. So, as you're making your way through the tunnels to parts of the Underdark you've never visited before, you find yourself in a cave full of stalactites and stalagmites. It's a little bit... It slows you down a bit because, you know, the floor is spiky, the ceiling is spiky. You doing anything in particular while you're in there?
I would...
Uh,
Yeah, you'd see just kind of like a futuristic kind of like power scale reader kind of thing form over his eyes as he does the as he uses his replicate goggles of night.
Oh, okay. You're acquiring dark vision. Gotcha.
Yes. It's just like a Dragon Ball Z power scale reader just kind of appears, and a scope on the other one.
Power scale. Okay, I'm gonna have to look up what this is because I don't watch Dragon Ball Z. So I don't know what that looks like. Oh! You mean... like...
I haven't watched it either.
Like that
Yes,
thing?
that thing.
Okay. Interesting. Fair enough. Did not know that's what that was. Okay. So what's everyone else doing? Tia Cat, Blood Dancer.
He is here.
Yes. You are in a room, in a cave, full of stalactites and stalagmites. It has slowed you down because everything is spiky.
It is spikies.
Is there anything in particular you're going to look for while you're in here?
Yes, the things we need to find.
Do you want me to repeat the list to remind you what it is you're looking for?
Roper, Dark Mantle is probably what we're going to find in here.
Okay. So Damakos is making a perception check.
Yeah, 4 ropers.
Mm-hmm.
I know they dangle from ceilings. They like that.
I'll stick
and also
up from the ground.
cloakers like to hide. No.
Yes.
Hence the name.
Mm-hmm.
They like to look.
So, a couple of the stalagmites do look suspiciously slightly out of place. I mean, they still look stony, but there's something about them that seems wrong. Maybe it's the little buddy things that seem to be sticking out of the stalagmites from the sides.
The dancer is going to whisper, "There's one up there." And he gets ready to aim an eldritch blast.
Okay. Yeah, you've noticed that one of the stalactites seems to have little insect-like legs coming from it. It's probably a piercer rather than a roper.
Oh wait, no, he can't use warlock spells unless he's activated. Dang it.
Yeah.
No worries, I have another idea.
Okay. You want to roll initiative?
On. Yeah.
As the ropers and piercers are all open their eyes.
Another critical success.
Nice.
Damn.
So. Blood Dancer first. And then Damakos. And then the Piercers. And then Big Man. Oh. I just realised I've got 2 rolls for Blood Dance. Oh, wait, the 22 is actually your perception check, isn't it?
Yes.
Tia Cat, would you kindly roll for initiative? Okay, so Tia Cat goes first. And then it's Blood Dancer goes there, and then the piercers, not the ropers, go there. Okay. So Tia Cat, on becoming aware that 2 of the stalagmites have eyes and teeth, and a couple of the stalactites also seem to have eyes and teeth, what do you do?
So what am I stabbing?
You want to stag one of the stalagmites? One of the ones on the ground?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Lowercase d, please.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I roll it with advantage, don't I?
Yes, because it hasn't taken a turn yet. 14 sadly does not hit. Okay. That's all you got, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And then it is Damokos. What do you want to do?
I will attack the closest one to me with Steve.
With Steve?
Yeah.
Steve Longsword.
Yeah.
Okay. It's probably the same one that Tia Cat was going for.
Yep. I'll attack it. I'll use two-handed.
Okay. Okay, the 19 doesn't hit either, actually.
Jesus. Okay. Wow. Okay, bardic inspiration on the next person.
Okay, that would be Big Man.
Then it is. Bardic inspiration on Big Man.
Okay then.
Yo.
But first, before Big Man pierces. So. One of the piercers tries to come down on top of Big Man. 10 doesn't hit you, does it?
It does not hit me, no.
Okay. So. Okay. And now it's Big Man's turn, and you've got this weird
Thing.
grub-like creature within 5 feet of you.
Trying to jump me. That's fun.
Well, they're called piercers because they come down tail first, trying to actually, like, stick into you.
Have fun trying to stick into metal, damn it.
That's what it looks like now it's on the ground.
I will... What can I do that is... Okay, so I could fireball, but that's gonna hurt a lot of people. So what I'm going to do is I am going to magic missile it at 2nd level.
So that would be 4d4 plus 4.
Yep.
20.
20 full damage.
That's yep, and that is enough to take it out.
Ugh.
It is unconscious.
Oh, thing.
And Blood Dancer.
Okay, I would like to. Would you mind getting the item bag of wonders, figurine of wonders?
Which figurine of wondrous power?
Well, that's the thing. That's why I was asking you to get up, because I wanted a quick look at what you might grab.
Okay, so you haven't picked your figurine of wondrous power yet, is what you're telling me.
I wasn't sure if I was allowed the bag or just one of them.
What? Remind me the context here. Like, when did you have the opportunity to get a figurine of wondrous power?
When we were creating my character and, sorting the gold and stuff.
Okay, so as you can see from this list, each of them has a different rarity. So what rarity of item were you allowed? It was uncommon, yes?
Yeah, uncommon.
Okay, so your choices would be, can't believe we didn't already figure this out, Silver Raven, that is your choice. Silver Raven.
This is a very long list.
It's at the bottom.
Oh, I see. Silver Raven.
And that's the full description for Silver Raven.
Okay. What can it do?
Well, all figurines of wondrous power allow you to turn the figurine into the creature that's friendly to your companions. It's the raven specifically can become a raven for 12 hours. It can't be used again for 2 days. While it's in its raven form, you can cast the animal messenger spell on it at will, which allows it to carry messages. So yeah.
Could it also, if I put it with someone like, say, Tia Cat, could it give her advantage?
That's what you want to use it for, like a familiar? It can't really help much.
Yeah. I'm just trying to see what he can do. I'll just cast Chatter on it.
Okay. On which one? On the piercer still on the ceiling, or one of the two ropers that still haven't been damaged?
The Piercer.
The piercer on the ceiling. Okay.
Yes.
So, yep. Needs to make a con save. +3. 22. So it's going to take half of the 3d8. However, the stone that it's attached to takes the full damage. Roll 3d8, please.
Okay.
Okay. And then okay. So it's unconscious.
Hell yeah.
And of course, several parts of the ceiling come down with it.
Blood Dancer.
Sorry?
I did it! Yeah, it was Blood Dancer, cheerfully.
Yay.
The ropers! Yeah, you don't need to worry about the piercers anymore, but the ropers! Now get a turn. So. So, the one that is closest to Tiakat and Damakos is going to reach out with 4 of its tendrils okay. 18 and 23 both hit Tiakat. 19 and 20 both hit Damakos. Fantastic. So you both grappled and restrained.
Mm-hmm.
Now, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, which one shall I bite? Damakos, you take 17 points of damage. And then the other roper is going to try and grab Blood Dancer and Big Man. 24 and 22 both get Blood Dancer, however 13 and 15.
The 15 does.
15 does. Okay. So, you both grappled. And Blood Dancer gets pulled 25 feet towards the roper and then gets bitten, taking 29 points of damage. Leaving you with 30. Blood Dancer? Are you there?
30 damage.
Sorry?
30 damage.
29 points of damage, leaving you with 30 hit points because you're at 59 total, aren't you? Yeah. Okay. So that's the roper's turn. Tiakat, you are in tendrils, but you didn't get bitten. What do you want to do?
I can't hear you, Kitty.
I'm sorry, what? What's up with your mic, Tiakat?
What do you mean?
Okay, now I can hear you.
That's going. Run away!
You doing the what?
I'm running away.
You can't. You're grappled and restrained. You've got tendrils around you.
Run away!
You can't. Not until you get out. Now you could try to attack it, but you'd have disadvantage.
No, it's too slimy. I'm gonna try and get out of its grasp.
Okay, then you need to do... it's a DC 15 escape roll. You can use your acrobatics or your athletics to do that.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Ha! 7. Looks like you're stuck for the moment.
Bonk.
Unless you've got something else up your sleeve. No?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Damakos.
I am going to cast command on the one.
You're going to cast command on the one that bit you.
Yeah. It's grappled me, isn't it? To drop me.
It's grappled and restrained you, and it also took a bite out of you.
Yep. Yeah. That one. Uh,
And what are you're going to command it to drop you?
Yep.
You're just going to say drop. Okay.
so I'm just going to
So-
say drop.
So it needs... What are you rolling?
No, sorry. Yeah, it's just against my spell save DC, isn't it? Which is 14. So it has to be 14.
It fails. So both you and Tia Cat are dropped. You drop. You fall less than 10 feet, so you don't take any damage from falling.
I am going to, as a bonus action, cast yeah, I'm just going to cast Bardic Inspiration on who's next. Is it Blood Dancer?
It would be Big Man, and then Blood Dancer.
Big Man. I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration on
you?
Big Man.
Big Man, did you use your Bardic Inspiration?
I did not.
Okay, so Big Man's already got Bardic Inspiration. So you're gonna
Yeah,
do...
I
give
just-
it to Blood Dancer then.
Fantastic. So the piercers can't do anything because they're unconscious. Yep, they're staying unconscious for now. And Big Man, you are tendrilled. What you doing?
Could I try and escape? Wait, how long does Bardic Inspo last?
Yeah, I think you have to use it within a minute.
Cool. I'll use it trying to escape because the only attack ones I have don't need a roll to hit.
So, okay.
Actually, I haven't
So actually,
infested a dex check as well.
that's good. That means that you're not going to have disadvantage on the attack because it's not an attack. It's a save roll instead. So
Yeah. I'm wasting a Bardic Inspo.
oh, I see. I see.
yeah.
You're trying to find a way to use the Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, so I'll use it just to try and use it to squeal my way out of it.
Okay. Damokos, what is your Bardic Inspiration? Is still a D6, is that right? I'll double check. It's a D8. So, Big Man, if you are using your acrobatics,
Using acrobatics because that's the
plus 1.
Yeah,
So D20 plus 1 plus D8.
first D8.
Uh-huh.
21.
21! Yay! You managed to escape with dexterity. Just
Yes.
nimble little robot. But that's your action.
Yes.
Do you have a bonus action?
Bonus action? What did I do? I don't think I do have a bonus action.
Okay then. So, turn passes to Blood Dancer. What you gonna do, Blood Dancer?
Blood Dancer is going to I'm not sure what he can do.
So let's see. You're currently. Oh yeah, so you could command to try and make it drop you. You could armor Vagathis so that it takes damage by touching you.
I'll do that.
Oh no, wait, no, that's a warlock one as well.
All right.
I think we need to rethink the way that this is built.
I mean, when he gets stressed, the thingy will activate.
Right, but because you've only got 4 levels in each, it's like you're a level 4 character until you activate. Does that make sense?
I kind of enjoy the challenge, though. It
Okay.
makes me think.
Okay.
I will get him. There's still a lot he can do. He can.
Yeah,
heal
you could
people.
put dancing lights in its face. You could healing word people. You can still command. You've got another shadow left in you too.
Yeah, the shatter thing worked last time.
Okay. The problem is that you will be
he will-
caught in that radius as well.
Yeah, good point. Is there anyone else? He'll use it on the other one.
Okay. So you're gonna throw a shatter at the roper that has just dropped Tearcat and Damocos.
Yeah, can I aim it so it doesn't accidentally hit them when the rocks inevitably fall?
Well, the thing, it's on the ground, so alright, so this is the way this is going to work. It's a 10-foot radius. So the roper would be in the middle of a circle that is 20 foot across.
Mhm.
And Damocos and Tearcat would both be caught in that. If, however, you pick a point that is about 12 foot in the air, it would get the top half of the roper, and because of the curvature of the sphere, would probably miss Damocos and Tearcat entirely. But there is a risk that the top of the sphere would be brushing the ceiling, in which case it is going to knock some rocks loose. What do you want to do?
Let's see. I don't think he would want to hurt them. So what I'm going to have him do is command the one that's got Blood Dancer to let go.
Drop.
And he's going to give inspiration to... Does Tearcat need inspiration?
Yeah, they don't have bardic inspiration at the moment.
Okay, and inspiration to Tearcat.
Plus wisdom save plus 3. 20. So what's your spell save DC? It's 15. So that roper successfully passes the wisdom save, and sadly doesn't drop you.
Okay, well at least Tearcat has an inspiration.
Yes. Okay. And then now the roper's turn. So the roper number 1 is going to attempt to grapple Tearcat and Damocos again, because it's an asshole like that.
God damn it. Not again.
Another one.
This time it's going to bite Tearcat. And did you say rude?
Yeah.
Yeah. So rude.
Looking for
It's like totally valued.
17 points of bite damage.
Oh no. No.
And then Roper's gonna send 3 tentacles to re-grab Big Man. And gets big man again. And then it will... Go on.
I'm just reacting negatively.
I don't like this. And then it's going to bite big man. What's big man's AC?
13, 21 hits.
No,
it's 14. The 21 hits. The 13 doesn't hit.
Yeah, the tendrils got you. You're grappled. The bite was a 15, which gets you. So your delicate metal carapace is being punctured with stony teeth. To the tune of 27 points of damage.
Oh yeah. That's funky. That's fresh. 27. And I got to do math.
Yeah, you might want to start doing damage to these things.
Yep. Calculator app.
It's Tearcat's turn.
I'd like to try and escape, please.
You've been grappled again.
Yeah, just it's acrobatics, isn't it?
Well, bear in mind, if you don't... Yeah, okay. So you failed to escape, and you've used your action.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Damakos.
Yep.
You know what happened last time?
I grappled again.
You got grappled again. So you might want to think of a different strategy, possibly involving spells.
Yeah. Well, I used a spell last time. Yeah, I keep forgetting I've got bloody Hellish Rebuke as a reaction.
Yep.
I'm not using it.
Should we retroactively have you use a Hellish Rebuke for when you got bit?
Yes.
Because you would have
I do that
in character.
Yeah.
Your character would have. Dex save. Why does it have to be a dex save? 16. Does that still pass? It still passes!
It does pass, yeah.
Half of
At least
2d10.
I did it.
Half of 2d10.
Half of 2d10.
So 2d10/2. But you have Thunderclap, you have Dissonant Whispers, you have Shield of Faith.
It takes 4 points of damage.
No, you already halved it, so it's 8.
Oh yeah, 8 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay, I will.
You've also got Branding Smite.
Yep, I'll do Branding Smite. Yep.
Okay. So, as a bonus action, you cast Branding Smite, imbuing Astral Radiance into your weapon. Roll to hit with disadvantage because you're restrained. And neither of those hit.
So, its AC is ridiculously high. Anyway,
It's 20.
I think I'd have to be quite lucky.
Well, actually,
Hit.
okay, well, it depends. It depends. Are you aiming for the body, or are you aiming for the tendril? Oh, actually, they have an AC of 20 as well. Never mind.
Oh yeah.
That's okay. Good AC creature.
Big man.
Big man shall cast infestation on the one that tried to go out. On the one that's currently grabbing him.
Infest. Okay. You cause a cloud of mite, fleas, and other parasites to appear momentarily on one creature you can see within range. It must make a con save.
DC 16.
Gets an 11.
fails.
It takes 1d6 poison damage.
Actually 2d6. Level 5.
Okay, because it's a cantrip. Yeah. And moves 5 feet.
On its turn, I think. Oh no, it's on that turn.
Mm-hmm.
It's on my turn. 7 damage, and it moves. Should I include d6 for down as well?
No, because it's on the ground already.
Oh, neat.
So, yeah, don't worry about the direction, because it doesn't really matter what direction it goes in. It's moving 5 feet.
Anyway.
Okay. North. Okay. So...
I think it just goes into a rock.
Nah. Blood Dancer. See if you can do some damage.
It depends. Is it possible to do the thunder thingy on without hurting the friends?
You mean shatter?
Yes.
Yes. You can position
Yeah.
it in such a way that it... Yeah. So you want to use shatter?
Yeah. Can you make this?
Uh-huh. And... Just got to remind myself what save it was. Con. +3, and your spell save DC is 15, so it fails, taking the full 3d8 thunder damage. 12.
Yay!
Very nice.
And am I still being held?
Yes.
The blood dance. He knows it's not going to work, but he's going to go. Can you please let me
Actually-
go? I don't like this hug.
Actually, now that I think about it, no. That would have destroyed all 6 of its tendrils.
Yay!
So yes, you and Big Man have been dropped.
Do I take full damage?
No, because you're less than 10 foot off the ground.
Okay, that's probably still gonna hurt. She's gonna go. Ow! That hurt.
Yeah. Okay.
Apologies, I'm a lover, not a fighter.
That seemed a bit like that to me.
Roper. Sadly, tendrils can just exude replacement tendrils on their next turn. Well, it says they can extrude a replacement tendril on their next turn. So I'm going to take that literally and have the one that has just been shattered, knocked back and then shattered, managed to extrude a single tentacle to replace the 6 that it lost. And it doesn't really like Blood Dancer at the moment, so... But it fails to grab you.
Dance go. Nah, nah.
Tia Cat, heads or tails?
Tails.
One is heads, 2 is tails. Tails. You win. You win getting bitten by a Roper.
Oh, wonderful.
You take another 19 points of piercing damage. And now it's your turn, dear cat.
I'ma try and escape you.
That strategy doesn't work. He keeps grabbing you.
It will work eventually.
Okay.
See?
Okay.
And then I'm going to bonus action disengage and run away.
Okay. So you're gonna move 30 feet, yes?
Away from them, yes.
Do you know what the reach is of the tendrils?
60 feet?
50.
Oh.
Which means you're still in range. Unless, instead of disengaging, you choose to dash.
Yes, I will dash.
Okay. Cool. Damocles. So Tia Cat's legged it. What did you... Oh yeah, Damocles is moving rooms. Damocles. Damocles. What are you jingling there, big man?
You can hear that? Oh, my bad. I've got like a whistle. And it's very fun to fidget with.
It's very fun to fidget with. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, it's a whistle with like a wooden, like metal with a wooden ball in it.
Ah, cool. A proper whistle.
Yeah.
Nice. Damocles, 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 Damocles. Big man typing. Well, this is fun. No. Yay! It's your turn, Damocles.
Well, I didn't hear it because
you were gone.
I wasn't. Yeah,
You weren't here.
Yeah, wanted to go to bed, so I had to come downstairs.
So Tia Cat managed to escape.
What am I doing?
Tia Cat managed to escape the grapple from the
This
rope and
grapple
run
lasts 2
away.
seconds.
I believe you are still grappled
Yep.
and restrained for the moment.
Okay.
You
I am
also
going to do
still have
distant
your
whispers at that thing.
you also still have your weapon charged up with the branding smite.
Okay, look, I'll try it again. I'll try it one more time with that branding smite.
You don't
I'm
have
not
to. You
doing
could thunderclap
particularly
or
well
dissonant
with-
whispers, like I said, because you would have to manage to get through an AC of 20, and you currently have disadvantage because you're restrained.
and-
So
Yeah, exactly. I am going to do dissonant whispers instead.
okay,
I tried that one last time. It didn't work. So they say it's the madness or whatever it is.
yeah, trying to do the same thing and expecting different results. So he needs to make a wisdom save, which is the better strategy when they've got a high AC. 10, it fails. So 3d6 psychic damage.
Fails. Yeah.
It takes 8
There you
points of damage.
At least I managed to hit it this time.
And it moves
And
10
can
feet
I?
as a reaction, but of course you're still restrained and grappled by it, so it takes you with it.
Yay! Going for a little trip. Are we?
So what were you going to ask, sorry?
Can I do healing word or lay on hands as a bonus action on myself? Because I think I'm getting a bit low on health.
You can do healing word if you have it, but you don't.
Okay. I still think I had it.
You have cure wounds, but not healing word.
That's the one. Yeah. Okay.
And cure
Okay,
wounds is
I
an
will
action,
just,
and
that'll
so
be me then.
Yes.
Yep.
Sadly.
That'll be me.
And Big Man,
Yellow.
you are not currently grappled and restrained because your roper only has one tendril right now. What do you want to do to it?
Fireball.
Fireball.
Actually, no. We want them intact. So I will.
Well, you just need one of them to have an eye. But Fireball would hurt Toby.
I will infest it again.
What does Earthbind do?
It just if they're a flying creature.
Oh,
it's
right,
flying,
yeah. Yep. It pulls
keeps
them down to
from
the earth.
flying.
Yeah.
Don't know. I picked it because I thought it was cool, but then it.
Turned out not to be.
Yeah, it turned out not. Oh well.
Um,
It might be useful eventually.
Not likely in tunnels and caves, but maybe. Infestation.
Give me a con save, please.
Yes, that's what I was looking at. +3. 13 fails, so you do the damage.
3d6. And it moved.
Did you say 3d6?
2d6.
2d6. 9 points of damage.
Move. It doesn't really matter. But
Yep.
it moves east. 5 feet.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so after Big Man, it is Blood Dancer again. What does Blood Dancer do?
He is. He can technically stab things, can't he?
Yes, the
wait.
rope.
He's a Bard of Shadows, isn't he?
Hold on. Yes. So you have the Psychic Blades ability. You can use a bonus. You can use a Bardic Inspiration to add 2d6 psychic damage to your weapon damage, once per turn.
Ooh, I will do that. See, he's not defenseless.
You're gonna poke it with your rapier.
Yes.
D20 plus 5. And you've also got... That hits! Nice! So you get to do 1d8 plus 2 plus 2d6 of psychic damage on top of that.
Well,
12 points of damage.
well, he's consistently rolling 12s for damage.
It's nice. Well done. Okay. You hear something muttering and cursing in the caves, in the tunnels, as you are struggling with these things. The Roper. Oh, he's got 2 now. D20 plus 7. Ooh. grapples Blood Dancer and Big Man again.
Lovely.
And
I don't like your hugs, okay? Can you please stop?
and he's going to bite Blood Dancer.
Ow, stop biting me.
25 points of damage. Leaving you with 5.
Yeah. Ow, that hurt.
And the other roper can't reach Dear Cat, so it has no choice. It can only bite Damocos. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
$31 points of damage to Damocos. Are you down?
Yes. How much damage did it do to me before?
You weren't keeping track?
I lost trace of where I was.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I probably am down. I've got 68 points total.
You got bit 3 times, right? Or is it just twice?
Yeah. I think 3 times. But yeah, I think I'm out.
Okay.
For the count.
That's okay. I have a plan. Let's see where this... plan is in initiative order. +2. $21. Nice. Okay. So... Tia Cat, you are 60 feet away from the roper that just knocked Damocos out. What do you do?
So I'm 60
You're 60
feet away.
Yeah.
How far away am I from Damocos?
They're probably... Yeah, they're within 5 feet of the roper, but they're unconscious now. And they're still being grappled. What? May I make a suggestion?
Yes.
Hide behind a stalactite. Pull out your short bow. And shoot at the roper with advantage.
Yes. So, I'll roll for stealth. Or should I do that after?
Roll for stealth first. That's your bonus action, hide. Nice. Perfect. So, yep, you get to roll d20 plus 5 space ADV. You need to, yeah, exclamation R space D20.
Why isn't it doing it? Oh, fuck. Roll again, just...
Yep. Do that same thing again and we'll pick the highest. Dang it! Neither of those hit.
Oh, sketches.
Yeah, it's worth a try. Damocos, you need to roll a d20 for your death save. Get a nat 20. You did not get a nat 20. What did I tell you? Naughty.
Get a nat 20. Instead, I failed.
It seems you did. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
He gives a pathetic kind of groan.
Mm-hmm. Those of you who are still conscious find out what was you heard muttering in the tunnels as a beholder drifts into the room, muttering about fucking ropers. Every time I try to go through this fucking room, you get grappled by fucking ropers. Just annoying fucking bastard things. And it's as it absent-mindedly passes through, grumbling to itself, it's gonna shoot eye beams. What are you rolling there, big man? It's not your turn.
Oh,
Hide.
sorry.
It's gonna shoot eye beams at the ropers. And let's re-roll that one. That's real. Okay. So we've got fear, sleep, petrification, and disintegrate. I don't think petrification is going to do much in this case, but alright, so D20 minus 1 for the dex save. 11, that's a fail. So takes 10d8. And the petrification ray, also a dex save, fails that too, so it begins turning to stone, and is considered restrained, so that's going to give it disadvantage on attacks. Wisdom save. 20 plus 3. 7, that's a fail. Okay, so the one that's got big man, that the big man and Blood Dance were fighting is now sleeping. And okay. Yes. So one of them's sleeping, the other one is very badly hurt. Big man. So this beholder doesn't seem is so friggin' caught up in its own little world that it hasn't even paid attention to you or anyone else. It's just fired eye rays at the ropers and kept on going. It's still in the room at the moment, still grumbling and muttering to itself. The roper that was fighting you is now asleep. What do you do?
Yeah, Big Man's just gonna stay there, stay as still as possible. T-Rex rules it.
You want to hide as an action?
I feel like he'd be too scared to hide. I mean, he can't feel fear, but like whatever adjacent to robots fear is.
Are you at least going to duck behind a stalactite?
Yes.
Okay. Blood Dancer.
Yes, I have pupils to heal.
You have what?
I have peoples to heal.
You have peoples to heal.
Yes,
Okay.
it was the Democos that went down, right?
Yes. So you're going to run over to Damakos and do healing word? So, or
Yep.
cure wounds, rather.
Your wounds. There's only one person down, isn't there?
Yes.
Alright.
So 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier, which is +4. 1d8 plus 4.
Demagos, you heal 10 hit points.
Hooray! You're
Yay. Back up.
The roper turns its attention to the beholder. Does manage to get one tendril around it. Fucking bastard! Says the beholder. And the beholder gets pulled 25 feet towards...
Can I bonus action inspire the beholder?
No, it's not your turn anymore.
Sadness.
It's okay, the beholder's pretty tough. That got through though. Is it +4? Yeah, it's +4. 25 points of damage to the beholder. Okay. And of course the sleeping roper doesn't do anything because it's asleep. Tear cat. The beholder has one tendril around it from the roper. The roper hasn't noticed that Damokos is awake again. What do you do?
Attack
Tear cat.
the thing nearest to me.
Tear cat.
What, attack Tear Cat?
No, it's Tear cat's
I'm
turn.
attacking Tear Cat.
It's Tear cat's turn.
Oh, okay. I thought you said I thought you were talking to me.
I was
Sorry.
explaining to Tear cat that you are conscious again, and that the roper hasn't noticed
Right.
because its attention is on the beholder now. So, what do you want to do, Tear cat?
I'm a fire at it.
Okay. Make sure you're hidden first.
Oh shit. Can that be my stealth
Yep,
roll? Just add another 3.
Yeah, that's what I was checking. So yeah, that would be an 18. Roper, you are hidden from the roper. So you would have advantage if you were shooting the roper.
Mm-hmm.
9. 9, 9, 9, 9. Okay. Now it's Damokos' turn.
Sorry. Confused. Before I had to go and do something.
I know,
I
it's
got
fine.
interrupted and I came back. You were saying my name. Sorry.
That's okay.
What should I do?
You can lay on hands yourself. You can try to stab the roper in the back.
I'm going to do thunderclap on that roper.
Thunderclap.
It has annoyed me slightly.
I wonder
My
why.
best Tear Cat impression there.
Con save. It got a
damn it.
19.
It would. It would.
Aye.
Bardic inspiration on the next person.
That would be Big Man. But first, the beholder is going to Yes. I'm going to skip right to that number 10 because that's my favorite. Death Ray. It's a d20 minus 1. Oh, it passes. Fuck. Never mind. 2 is paralyzing. And that's a con save. Passes. Fuck. 9 is the disintegration ray. And that's dexterity. And it fails! Yay! So 10d8. 37 points of damage. So that roper, the one that's not sleeping, becomes a pile of fine grey dust. Yay!
No.
Sorry?
We need those eyes.
This is what the sleeping one still has an eye. And the beholder continued, like, once it's released, it continues hovering and muttering to itself another 20 feet through the cavern. Again, completely ignoring the rest of you. It's got more important things to do, apparently. Big man.
Can I cast mending? Because it said it's like a minute time to cast. But
Mending on what?
myself to heal.
Okay.
Because of the feat thing that I get with
So the feature.
being auto-gnome.
Yeah, let me just check. I mean, technically, you guys are assuming that you're not going to provoke the beholder. You guys are out of combat now.
Oh, great.
So, healing machine. Mending spell is cast on you. You can spend a hit die, roll it, and regain a number of hit points equal to the roll, plus your con mod. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about it. Yeah, I was hoping that it said that it would only take an action instead in this context. You know? But no.
Yeah, same.
Oh well. So.
Ooh.
Sadly, Blood Dancer can't just cast Cure Wounds or Healing Word on you, because it doesn't work on you.
Yep.
Funnily enough, it doesn't say anything about healing potions. Those, apparently, would still work.
Ooh.
So, I'm assuming you're just going to you're all just going to lay low until the beholder's left, and then try to find a way to get the eye out of the sleeping roper without waking it.
Yeah.
I mean, should we take a short rest as we're taking the eye and stuff out?
Like, you're going to be resting while you're performing surgery?
Pardons?
Yes. No.
I'm assuming, Blood Dancer, you meant you want to take a short rest while you're waiting for the beholder to leave.
I mean, we took a lot of damage there.
Yes.
Are we really going to survive a
I
fight?
think
with
I think I'm on 5 HP at the moment.
But bear in mind that the beholder is only going to be...
If someone sneezed on me, I would go down.
The roper is only going to remain asleep for a minute.
Right, okay, grab what we need and maybe backtrack to the Necropolis for now.
How are you going to grab what you need? That's the bit that I'm trying to get
Big man has a high medicine check. Would that work for surgery?
So your plan is to essentially sneak up to the roper and dig the eye out of its head before it has a chance to do anything.
Or kill it first, and then
Okay.
cut the
We
eye.
cast suggestion on it to give us its eye.
I don't think that would work.
No, let's just end this thing. I'm sure with all of us attacking it at the same time, we should be able to kill it.
Yeah, you
Just-
get a surprise round.
Magic missile.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna
who's going first?
have everybody go. We're gonna go around in the same turn order you had before. In which case, Tia Cat will go first. The roper will be surprised. Tia Cat.
Do I get a chance to assassinate it?
Yes, you get a chance to assassinate it.
Yay. Watch Avray fuck this up for me.
Yeah,
Go Avray. You're probably gonna fuck it up for me anyway.
We have advantage because she has
she has advantage anyway because it's. Yeah, that doesn't hit. Sorry.
I knew Avray was gonna fuck it up for me. She always does. I'm used to it by now.
That's sad.
Right, I escaped the nat one.
Yes. Damocos next.
Okay, I will cast suggestion on it to give us its eye. No, I won't. Sorry. I just had to say it again.
It is
I can just
surprised,
imagine
so
the
you.
expression on
No,
your
it would be
face.
funny.
Yeah.
You have advantage on the attack. You got a better chance than average of actually getting the
I'm
dirty
gonna-
20.
I'm
You go.
going to try and do that branding smite thing.
Okay. Roll 2 hit. You got 2 attacks, by the way.
Yeah.
So 2 iterations of D20 plus 5 with advantage. Nat 20! There we go. So the branding smite adds 2d6?
8.
Okay, let me double check. Because that's. I know that the divine smite does. Branding smite is 2d6. There we go. So, and you're attacking two-handed, so it would be 2d10 plus 4d6 radiant. And if you want to put a divine smite on there too, that would be another 4d8 radiant. Because of the stiff. Come on. There we go. Why did you only do 1d8?
Oh, okay, another D8.
3d8. Another 3d8. Because 2d8 will get doubled to 4d8 when it's critical. Yay! Shame we got 2s. Ones, I mean. Okay, so, but that would be
Yeah,
a
that
total...
is a shame, but
That would be a total of 34 points of damage.
Yep.
Which is okay. So, of course, it's being woken up by all this, but it's still, surprised. It's still not with it. Big man, what damage do you add to the pot?
Magic missile. Upcasted to level 2.
44 plus 4.
Oh. $18.
Nice. Okay. Blood Dancer. Blood Dancer. Blood Dancer.
I was talking, not realizing I was on mute.
Stab it.
Is it my turn?
Stab it.
Okay.
With advantage.
Do I get a...
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. Dirty 20. Nice. So it only had 1 hit point left. With the tip of your rapier, do you want to stick it in the corner of its eye socket and pop out its eyeball?
Yes.
It dies, of course. But you've got the eye of a roper now.
Eye of Roper, tick. Jesus, that was hard.
Yes.
1 Eye of Roper, tick. Now we only need to find 3 more things. How bad can it be?
We could harvest some other stuff here. Didn't the lady say she'd also appreciate some other things?
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of severed tendrils on the ground. There's dust of roper. There's a couple of now dead piercers on the ground. Assuming that piercers and ropers are related, then maybe their eyeballs would also be beneficial in a similar way to the ropers.
We just roll survival to see how much we get.
Sure.
Does anyone have decent survival?
You do, Blood Dancer. You got a +3.
I know, but I can't inspire myself.
Yours is the best. Tia Cat has a +2.
Would you give me a hand with this,
Mine
please, Miss
0.
Cat?
Well, anybody.
What am I being roped into again?
Basically, reducing the piercers and ropers to their component potion materials. So, why is Big Man using? Go on.
We should be able to maybe get a little extra reward for these. I'll make sure you get something. Do not worry, Miss Tia Cat.
Okay.
Does Miss Tia Cat help? Okay.
I would have thought. Okay. I would have thought, given that Tia Cat also has good survival, that it would make more sense for those with low survival to offer the help action to those with better survival.
Yeah.
In which case, have maybe Big Man and Tia Cat team up to harvest the piercers, and Blood Dancer and Damakos can team up to harvest the roper. Does that make sense?
Yeah, can we do that instead?
Yeah. So, you got an 11 for the roper. Tia Cat, would you like to... And of course, if Damakos or Blood Dancer give Bardic Inspiration to Tia Cat, then Tia Cat could roll a d20 +2 +8 with advantage. Plus d8, sorry, with advantage.
You can have my last inspiration.
Tia Cat?
A help action as well, because
Yeah,
Big Man would
has the advantage.
hold it
Yes.
steady.
So I'm doing a survival check.
Yes. So, but with Bardic Inspiration on top, and the help action from Big Man.
Okay.
So it's a d20 +2 plus, and it's Blood Dancer's Bardic Inspiration, so it's an additional d6. at advantage. So 1d20 plus.
I totally didn't needle.
Oh, I see.
Again?
20. Nice. So everything you butcher those piercers expertly. Every organ, every muscle, every piece of fibrous tissue is perfectly excised, and
Ow.
yeah. However, the blood dancer, even with help from Damakos, makes a bit of a mess of the roper. You do have some tendrils, and you got its tongue, fairly inexpertly removed, but you've got it, and a few other bits and pieces. But yeah, it looks like you cut them out with a pair of scissors, whilst it looks like Tia Cat cut everything apart with a scalpel. You know.
Look, I don't usually take things apart. I'm usually attempting to put them back together.
The future, yeah. Right, no. Go on.
Big man will use Alter Self to grow kind of knives on his hand, or either his knives come out of his hand like Wolverine style, or his hand becomes a knife, and he's gonna try and cut through to give some food to his little buddy, his little mimic.
Robot comic book accurate Wolverine.
Yeah. So that's +1, and I'm already a plus attack bonus, so that'd be a +5 to hit. Wait, what would I roll for this? To get a little...
For cutting off a piece of meat from the piercer?
Yes.
I mean, honestly, you'd probably have to roll persuasion to ask Tia Cat to let you have some.
Or one that's not in use.
Yeah, it's I mean, if you don't care about making it
Cut off ready.
Yeah, you don't need to roll it. You just
Cool.
cut it up roughly and feed it to. What are you feeding it to again?
The little mimic, friend. The little mimic.
Oh
friend
yes, the little baby mimic.
Yeah.
Okay.
He needs to eat.
Aye.
If it's going to grow up big and strong.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yep. And learn how to copy things. You got to give it things. You got to give it things. You got to give it things to copy as well.
True.
Let it practice its mimicry. Sure. Okay. 40 minutes left. Sure.
Blood Dancer looks at the cute little mimic. Oh, are you raising a baby mimic?
Yes. His name is Oh, I've yet to name him.
I've yet to name him.
I think I'll call him Mimi.
Mimi?
Yes. Mimi the Mimic.
Mimi the Mimic.
Oh, they're so cute when they're that size.
He is very cute. You are right when you say that.
Great little garbage disposals.
Mimi. Sounds like a poodle.
Not Mimi, Mimi.
Mimi.
Mimi. Yeah. Mimi. Okay. There is something deja vu-ish as you look at the little mimic. Just warping its little flesh. You're not quite sure what it means or why you're getting a feeling of deja vu. You just are. Okay, Blood Dancer?
Who's getting the deja vu?
You are getting the deja vu from looking at the little baby mimic.
Okay. You see him just blink for a moment, and his eye might flicker a quick purple colour, but it only lasts a moment. Yeah?
Mm-hmm. So for a moment, the normally bubbly and smiling face of Blood Dancer snaps to a cold, ruthless looking expression, and then it goes back to silly old Blood Dancer.
Big man will hide Mimi.
He just looks confused.
Why are you taking it away?
I wanted to see the baby.
Okay, so you've harvested all the parts. What are you gonna go do now? Do you wanna go find some mushrooms or some cloakers? Oh, you want to camp?
I definitely need to have a rest, a short rest at the very least, and roll some hit die. I've got 5 HP. I'm not going to last 5 minutes.
Tell you what. Do you want to make camp in here and try to block off the entrance and exits a little bit to make it a little safer for you? You can keep watch as well, of course, but do you want to have a long rest in this cave and level up?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think the only thing that's we shouldn't be in too much danger. The only thing that might go through here is the beholder, and he seems to be completely ignoring us.
Yeah, he's just used to his routine. He's too arrogant to give a fuck about you.
As long as we don't annoy him, he will not annoy us.
Great.
Long rest.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll give me a chance to redo some of my spells.
Absolutely. It also lets us wrap up early, and which is good because I am tired. So, if you have any questions about leveling up, I will stay in the server a little longer to help you with that. But as far as stream is concerned, I hope you guys watching have enjoyed this as much as we enjoyed playing. If you're watching, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. You probably, if you tell other people about it, that would be great too. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and join our community. There is a link in the description below. And in the meantime, no matter what role you play, have a good game.
Have a good game.